Hello, vinyl community. Yes, Janne is back again, and today I'm going to do another vinyl finds. And the recent pile is starting to grow, of course, and so I will have a really mixed bag of music. I have two EPs, some post-punk, some instrumental, some punkish rock and roll, some adventure rock, and two jazz albums. So it's a mixed bag. So let's start with this vinyl finds. I will start with a band that is called Predatory Void. It's a 10-inch EP, 4-track. It's called Attended in Metamorphosis. It's a kind of cool one. This is could say it's a mixed bag between sludge rock and hardcore. It's a kind of interesting journey with a female fronted vocals. It's a band from Ghent, Belgium, that has released this one, and it's both beautiful and very screamy, partly released on this kind of fancy looking red, white, blue, and on the backside it's more blue and red, white. Kind of interesting color scheme on that one. And yes, it's an interesting journey. Some of the tunes are very hard, some of them are very soft. It's vocals by a girl called Lina R. Not sure what the R stands for, but something interesting. Chris Aumann and Gent de Glozed. Vincent Westy, Treppen, and Leonard Bouzou. Kind of interesting one. The next one is another 10-inch record. Don't know why I'm getting so much 10-inch now lately, but this is a fantastic one. It's instrumental one by a band called Jagged City. There are more of us, always. And this is a creative collaboration between a guy called Jack Woodruff from a band called the Death Eaters and Carlos Torres, formerly touring member with Explosions in the Sky. And this is a pretty, how do you say, instrumental post-rock. Very melodic and fiercely explosive. And I really like how they did with Spotify. They put in some snippets and with a notification that this is not for Spotify. You should go to their Bandcamp and buy it or listen to it there, because they are very anti the the system. And this one is released on a splattery thingy with a custom label. Looks like that. Very cool. And this was a nice spin for sure. And then we come to a real banger, a band called Jegong and Komi Kusu Khan. This is another instrumental thing, and this is could say a project between other bands, because this you will get so much different genres squeezed into this one, because you get kraut, you get post-experimental rock, and you have the 70s warm feeling about it. It's very cool indeed. And this is the project is a collaboration force between a guy called, I'm probably butchering his name, but it's Da Mayuri Sipolla. And he's from New York, and he's one of the members from the Japanese band Mono. And a guy called Reto Mäder. He's from Switzerland, and he's mostly known for being in the band Sum of R. This is very rhythm-driven exploration thingy. Very good. I like it a lot. And this one is also on a fancy looking thingy. You have a clear with some pink flowing things. And on the other side looks the same. It's see-through, so there you go. Very interesting indeed. I like Jiegong. The next one I have a band called New Miserable Experience med The Glide, The Lily. And this is... how should I explain it? This is it's a band from Philly at least. They are rockish melody together with synth rock. Yeah. Anyway, it's a guy called Dave Grossman from a band called Rosetta, together with the multi-instrumental Joshua Makesh Kost, who has done this. And it's also a kind of interesting spin for sure. If you're into synth rock, then you might dig this one. At least give it a spin and see if it in your wheelhouse. This is also on a fancy gold clear with a black blob. Yeah, interesting. Okay, let's leave those strange oddballs with those, and go to some classic rock. And I have one really, this was a surprise. It's Michael Monroe's latest, Outer Stellar, from this Finnish dude, mostly known for being the main figure in Honey Rocks. He's back with a new solo album. I think it's the sixth. And this is really good. This is a album that you can't put in any genre because it's all over the place, but rock is the main, and it's a really great swing. You have classic hard rock, you have pure rock, you have rock and roll, you have punk rock, you have glam rock, you have everything. And it sounds really good, he sings really great, and I'm surprised. Michael Monroe, still rocking. Jesus. And this one got also... yeah, I don't know what is going on with all these color things, but this is another strange one. White and blue splatter. And yeah, it's cool. It's cool. And this one came with a full of, lyrics you can read along or sing along, sit and playing and rocking horse, and And on the back side you have some nice picture of the band. There you have Monroe, Sammy Effa. It's fantastic. Steve Conte. It's what a band. And hopefully they will come to Stockholm soon, so we can go and watch them. This one also include a photograph of Michael Monroe with his signature, which is so nice. Let's see what I will do with that, if I will frame it and put it on the wall, maybe. I still have a few records left, and I have to go with the next one. This is another fantastic release. It's Glucifer. They are back. The Norwegian band that has been absent for such a long time, but they just released a record. Same drug, new high. And I was lucky to get a signature when they did a visit to Sun Pollution here in Stockholm. So I couldn't stay out for it because I need the record. And this is cool. You see the old farts are starting to get really old. But it's a great spin. Really great spin. And this one also comes with a fine insert with some wordage that you can read along. And it's a great record. Great record. And this was also released with a kind of cool inner, you can see, with a nice one. But this is on the limited edition black vinyl. So it's very cool to get a black one. Let's continue. Another cool band have released a new album, the 5th album in the order. I'm talking about the Swedish, how do you say, psychedelic or adventure rock, as they used to want to be called. And I'm talking about the Swedish band Hallas and the latest Panorama. What a release. This is fantastic. Just opening track. One track on side A, Above the Continuum, 21 minutes long. And that is a freaking killer. If you're into more of the psychedelic vein, check up Hallas, because this is fantastic. Fantastic. And this one is released on Aventyr Records, their own one. And the record comes, of course, with an inner, like this. And full of words that you can read and sing along. This one was released on a kind of nice, beautiful, see-through green record. Fantastic. You have to check this out. Hallas. Maybe one of the best of the year albums was there. Even the year is still many months to go before it ends. And then I have the two last ones are some jazz records that I got. This is Emelut's Amoeba with Love. This is a live recording from some jazz festival at Salzburg from last year. This is kind of cool, free jazz, but still not that far out as free jazz usually are. This is cool, really cool. And Emelut is a Norwegian lady, and here's the inner with a really cool label. This was an interesting spin for sure. And the next and the last one is a guy called Jakob Norgren's Jazz Orchestra. This is a baritone saxophonist who plays together with a big band. And there are 17 people in this along with him. And this was recorded 2014, released 2015. This was a gift from Jonas Kullhammer, who's also playing on this one. And there's only 6 tracks, or 5 that is, the last one is divided in 2 parts. And this is really soulful, jazzy, big band with a few solos, not too many. And it sounds really great. It's a great Sunday spin. You wake up in the morning, put this on, and you can fiddle around together with Jakob Norgren. Great Swedish one. And you have many great names from the Swedish jazz scene on this one. Along with Jonas Kullhammer, of course. And you have a guy called Mats Erleklint, who's playing the trombone. Yeah, it was, thank you, Jonas. Really good, really good. And this one was released on this wine or Vime. On this one. On the limited edition, a black vinyl, of course. All right, guys, that was all I had for this vinyl finds. And hopefully I will be back soon again. Not really sure when, because it's, of course, a hectic period. And I guess it will take until April, but maybe I have some time to squeeze in something or do something, maybe not vinyl. I will travel to Birmingham soon and do a project there, and hopefully I can get the chance to visit some record stores and maybe come home with a nice bag of records. Really looking forward to that. And in the meantime, keep those records spinning, and please leave a comment or two, and see you soon. Fridans!